And they're off. Pink Whitney bounces out smoothly. In theory, though, is quicker, and in theory sent hard for the lead. Jane Austen second, so the two grays are 1-2. Sakura Blossom is down at the rail, and Pink Whitney is just outside of her. Rounding the first turn, and In Theory sets the tempo. In Theory leads the way, a half length, getting a little bit of pressure now from Jane Austen in second. They're followed by Pink Whitney and Sakura Blossom, 3 lengths front to back as they swing on to the backstretch. Umberto Rispoli and In Theory leading the way, getting mild pressure from Jane Austen, who's 3/4 of a length back in second. Pink Whitney tugging in the yellow colors on the outside, and down at the rail, Sakura Blossom. In Theory with 4.5 furlongs to go leads by a half a length. Jane Austen right up on her flank in second. Down at the rails, Sakura Blossom, and Pink Whitney is just outside of her. There's been no change into the far turn. In Theory, Jane Austen. In Theory trying to sprint away right now, and In Theory leads it by a length and a half. Jane Austen trying to cling to her in second and is doing so. It's another 4 lengths back, Pink Whitney and Sakura Blossom. They have a 1/4 mile to go. In Theory hounded throughout by Jane Austen. In Theory just in front. Jane Austen has to get after her now. These two come to the 8th pole, 1-2. In Theory digs in gamely. Jane Austen won't go away. A half length back and closing in now. Coming to the 16th pole, Jane Austen, In Theory. Jane Austen on the outside. In Theory at the rail. Jane Austen and Antonio Fresu resting the lead late. Jane Austen just in front. And Jane Austen outruns In Theory fair and square. Sakura Blossom third, Pink Whitney fourth.